All right, so good afternoon. Welcome to Inside Kotoko. This is also another channel under the Silver Network. And if this is your first time, discover page where Rebecca Shaw said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to enjoy the amazing content you supply over this very platform. Well, I'm on monitor porcupine stand there. Me sure say mahu a story the ato concerning Coach Ogum and matters arising. You come detailed for almost 22 minutes. But you're born a tougher kakra the amamwaha whilst we wait for the official announcement from Asante Kotoko. So long story short, and after Asante Kotoko lose to Nations FC by 2-0, you are aware of the scoreline. If only you follow the Ghana Premier League and you follow Asante Kotoko, you definitely know what the story is. Now, after the game, supporters know, as usual, the agitation, so most of them will be disappointed with how Kotoko ended me and save more against Nations FC. And the sad aspect is, since Nations Bar League, last season and this season, Kotoko is yet to beat them in the Ghana Premier League. Yes, Kotoko showed me the FA Cup, 4-2 of Babara Sports Stadium. But in the Ghana Premier League, Kotoko is yet to beat them. First game, Abrankese ended 2-2. That was last season. And Asamoah Boateng Diego, share 1 goal to Kotoko last season, we're home. So last season, they picked 4 points from Kotoko. Now this season, Wabuase Pfizer Shawote, Obekaya, 2 goals, almost share Kotoko. 2-0. And Enra, so Abrankese, almost Sama Sante Kotoko, another 2-0. So what the point is, in the 4 matches of Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League, Kotoko are picked just 1 point and a Nations are winning 3. Now that is not even the news. The news is after that defeat, Ama Kotoko's chances of winning the Ghana Premier League are very slim because now they've been pushed away from the Ghana Premier League conversation. Now the 4th position, 6 points gap between Omo and it goes Stars and the rest continues. Nations also leading Asante Kotoko Ewon Komono. So a slim Kotoko chances. Now after the game, supporters need to be complaining. The coach need to go. Something need to change. That was what the people were calling for. They were calling, say, Bibi Nsisa. The team still cannot put up this kind of performance, and the management or the IMC will expect some better. So, they had an engagement. Or Matwas engagement also this morning. Now, it was decided during the meeting. There were a series of charges. I think charges is the wrong word. There were a series of reasons. IMC in LST. You and I know, say, so follow Kotoko, some we call technical meetings every day. After every match, we call technical meetings. Now, it was made clear to the Asante Kotoko technical team that their target this season is to win the double. At least they need to get a trophy. 2 kinds of really is not the bad that they be no. Brana Kotoko about Carlisle, so Troshe say so that the club can meet its target of winning double. Is in that statement. So the technical team is aware. Now, in some of the meetings, after Heart of Lions, the management editor just said there be draw on some results. Mwa and Mwa Sante Kotoko. Kotoko need to start winning some of these matches or venues nibi. Send your opponent on no pre-league in the crown. Obama Bemabu no send the fear to other clubs. But draw on Mwa. But the technical team assured them, so the game against Bechem, if the plan caught the way they want it, some of the venues are so kunya draw. No be fear beshe. But some of the away matches we so kona kweshe, especially more pre-relegation. To beat the Lions, so kunya draw now oba fie. Now beshe Bechem, that is 4/6. Utimi kweshe Accra Lions why the 7/6. Even if you draw with Nations, 8/12 is not bad when you are fighting for the league, especially wakwa away 3. So that made some sense. And Tibechem winner, but the technical team had another meeting with the IMC. There was this promise. So you see pressure and man supporters need to reduce the pressure so that the team can play. That led to Safu Duku statement or the Bahaya. And Sama Chinko ended 3-0 against Kotoko. And then Rasu 2-0. So now I say the promises of fixing the problems, are not technical team in the IMC, not embasso. And now even the defense is also in a bad state. First, now attack and na Kotoko fast strikers by Duku Minta and Kwame Poku. Kwame Poku nya good start and Yoma Tiasa and Kakra, and Duku Mfa Mintemfa. So the attack, the resource has been given to you to fix Emba. Now the defense, no so about 2 matches. No more consider 5 goals. I mean, attack in the crown here, she said defense ne be fix the attack. No, this attack no so adjuregu. And our defense no so adjuregu. So they decided and they communicated their decision to the technical team led by Coach Ogum said they want to end their relationship. As I am seeing the only two coach and him say, "Ejuma no person mujai." Na coach in fa baby na Kotoko so fa baby. Na Kotoko he say matches na aka won anim no. Ebi a coach for no ba no, they find a new manager bounce. Coach for fraba, every player position is not guaranteed. Ebi a coach for betimi the new energy bi aba be shem. Because now it looks like the energy asa. Esem from a fufuro be with them. You can't get rid of the players at this point because season in way. So the obvious person is a free system to see if a new person beating the fresh air about shame is the technical team led by Coach Ogum. So the entire technical team Okay, so they communicated that to him that they've taken their decision. But out of respect, they don't want it to come out say fired or sacked. And and paint a good impression. And one records so and a CV so and when I'm so on any technical team could discuss and I'll get it back to them because on the other side they've taken the decision. So it will be in simple terms. The coach will rather resign. Say so Coach Ogum has resigned based on a year the kind of performance not the Ababon team. So when it comes out that way, the IMC will now receive it and publish a statement said they've also approved the resignation of the manager. Next, Ababa is a mutual termination. But mutual termination in such a case that it was initiated by the coach in Coach Ogum and Kotoko accepted it. In Tiankoye, Ogum fired. Enkoye, Ogum sacked. Rather, Ogum resigned and Kotoko accepted it in Tinababa mutual termination to protect the CV of the manager. Nembe as a coach, Obe searching be Kotoko fired, because I know managers never fired, ni bibria. Heya na a sell with CV so kakra. The best coach na ebi asane nyoma ekono hu so results ni nkoyi and on pulley out from the scene. So if you see any story like that, the bottom line is we are expecting an official communication from Asante Kotoko very soon before the day will end. As to who would come in, train for now. Yes, there are speculations around Zito Ba, Eric Bekwene Ba, as is being reported by Empire Sports. Say Zito will come in because the technical director was appointed for Coach Ogum. So it looks like to affect the technical structure. So Coach Malik Jabel will be there. The news coming say Coach Zito and Ebabe take you over. Unconfirmed. I have other stories, but yeah, Chayama Ogum the other confirming. And Hamza the see a Canada dada. And even at the time I David Klukra they say Hamza ba. But there was some form of objection. Some people objected to that. So the IMC decided said there be. Yama technical team na Yomajuma. Nyan Chen Kopim say season because even Hamza even extended his contract with Vision to the end of the season. But more on that later. And here I'm coming for. And okay, but Queen Diana and Nina Banko no. And there are a lot of things in the pipeline, but for now, we are waiting for the confirmation. But the news will be done. The Ababani said Ogum submitted a resignation letter. The IMC accepted it, and it became a mutual consent that both parties have decided to part ways. And Nkogu coach in his CV said he was fired by Asante Kotoko. Kotoko is a big club. It is hard about CV so so that is the news. Don't forget to subscribe to Inside Kotoko. Na details we know aha and I'll be. The ACB and the later on this particular channel. Bye bye.